Hello, and welcome back to Prickles. The rate of admissions seems to be falling off now as this year's first litters come to an end. We've only had one patient admitted this week, a little hoglet who was found in a garden being harassed by a dog. It is 201 grams and is quite lively. Looking underneath, we can see it is a female and there are no injuries, which is always a concern when a dog is involved. She was given support fluids, prescribed anti-parasitic medication, and because she was well hydrated, given a small dish of food, which she licked clean. Remember the 3 orphans from a disturbed nest? The staff have named them Athos, Porthos and Aramis, after the 3 musketeers. And Athos had lost his appetite and been losing weight with sticky green poo, despite having treatment for intestinal worms. He was started on a course of antibiotics and an antispasmodic, as well as being given a diet of baby hoglet food and formula milk. This seems to have worked, as over the course of a few days his appetite improved and he put on weight. The poo started to return to its normal black colour and he started to eat a more normal diet. After being a bit grumpy and huffy while he was under the weather, he is now bright and lively and will soon complete his course of antibiotics. Porthos, like his brother, had also lost his appetite and been losing weight with blood in his sticky green poo. He was also started on a course of antibiotics and given an antispasmodic for stomach cramps. After 5 days of gradual weight loss, his appetite returned. He started to put on weight. He is now eating normal food and there is no more blood in his poo. Aramis, on the other hand, had been put on a course of oral pain relief and gained weight at a steady rate. He did have a slight blip with some blood appearing in his poo, but that soon cleared up and he continues to do well. And now the continuing saga of the remaining mum of 3 hoglets. Her hoglets were weaned and old enough to be separated from their mum, and so she was put into her own large crate with a cardboard box to make a nest in, and she settled in nicely. We have now finished her eye care, and an assessment of her vision was made. Hedgehogs' eyesight is notoriously poor, and they mainly use it to tell when it's dark enough to venture out to forage. She sleeps in her nest box during the day, eats her food overnight, and is back in her nest box the following morning, showing an ability to distinguish night from day. We made a small obstacle course with some kitchen rolls, and she navigated her way around them without difficulty. And her hoglets used to look like this, and now look like this. They are weighed each morning at clean out and all details recorded. They are then returned to their clean pen where breakfast is waiting for them. And there's also some time for exploring before going back to bed. The new admissions, found wandering at night on their own with no sign of Mum, were separated according to their weights. The two smallest siblings were put together in a regular crate where their weights remain fairly static. The two larger siblings had crates of their own, and they continue to gain weight with their good appetites. And now to the releases. This little character has had quite a journey during his stay with us. He's endured having the crusty scabs of dry skin being removed, having his spines fall out, and having daily massages of germicidal cream, although he didn't seem to mind those too much. Through it all, he continued to enjoy his food and kept putting on weight, so that today he is 615 grams. And doesn't he look different? Today is a big day for him because his treatment finished and he is ready for release. However, there is a final twist to his story. The finder who brought him in was in the process of moving house and no longer lives in the area where Wilbur was found. Fortunately, Prickles have a number of experienced rehomers who release hedgehogs and feed them as they acclimatise to life back in the wild. And there just happened to be a rehomer in the same village where Wilbur came from. So a happy ending after all. Remember the mum Liberty and her litter of 3? Well, here they are now, all grown up and ready to be released. If you recall, Mum made her nest under the stairs in someone's house, and the environment wasn't ideal for hedgehogs. She was released into the wild nearby, away from busy roads and traffic. The 3 siblings, all females, were secured in the carrier on the back seat to be released in the same area. Hopefully, the camera will work this time. Here is a speeded up video of their journey. The carrier was placed in a quiet, shaded area, and the bedding eased out of the entrance to encourage them out. Nothing happened for several minutes, and then Orange, the bravest of the three, cautiously ventured out. The first thing she did was lick some of the ground ivy and self-anoint herself, falling over in the process. Self-anointing is where a hog will lick a new or strong-smelling substance, produce a frothy saliva, and contort its body to smear this saliva mixed with the substance all over its spines with its tongue. This is completely normal behaviour, and thought to be a way for hedgehogs to cover themselves in a new smell, although researchers are still not 100% sure of the reason for doing it. After picking herself up, she started to explore her new environment. It was several minutes later that her sisters decided to pluck up the courage and follow. As you can see, this one quickly faded into the undergrowth and disappeared from sight. The last of the siblings was the most cautious and took the longest time to start exploring. If you enjoyed this video, then please give it a thumbs up. If you want to keep up to date with the progress of the hedgehogs featured in this video, then click on the subscribe and the bell icon to be notified when a new video is posted. In the notes below you will find a link to our website where you can learn more about hedgehogs or make a donation to support the work we do. Alternatively, you can sponsor a hedgehog. You will also find our email address where you can subscribe to our monthly newsletter email. Just put newsletter as the subject line. If you would like to support Prickles by becoming a Patreon member of the channel, then just click on the link to our Patreon page. If you would like to contribute food, cleaning materials, syringes, or any other consumables the hedgehogs use, we have an Amazon wish list, and of course you can follow us on social media. All donations go towards the rescuing and rehabilitation of the hedgehogs in our care. Thank you for watching, and thank you for caring.